Hello students, so welcome you all back to the YouTube channel Education Adda. So in this video we will discuss about the first exercise of trigonometry. As we have discussed in the previous video the basic concepts of trigonometry, so we now will apply these concepts in trigonometry first exercise, and we will study how we can solve the problems which are based on the heights and the distances of the trigonometry, which are actually based on the basic trigonometric ratios of the trigonometry. So as in question number 1, you are given that there is a right triangle ABC in which angle B is 90, AB is 24, BC is 7 centimeters. So we have to determine the value of sin A, cos A, sin C, cos C. So let us suppose there is a right triangle ABC in which right angle is B. AB is 24, we are as given, BC is 7 as we are given. So if we apply the Pythagoras theorem, what we get that AC square, as we all know that Pythagoras theorem states what? That in a right angle the square of the side opposite to the 90 degree is equal to the square of the side sum of the square of the other two sides. So after simplifying this and after substituting the value of AB and BC, we will get AC as 625 centimeters square. Now when we move the square to the RHS, it becomes under root of 625, which is 25. So the value of AC comes out to be 25 centimeter. Now AC is 25. So as we all know that sin A is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So from the given triangle, perpendicular, as in the basic concepts of trigonometry we have explained you that the perpendicular for an angle is always the side which is opposite to the angle. So for angle A, the perpendicular is BC and hypotenuse is always opposite to 90 degree, that is AC. That is sin A is BC upon AC, which is 7 upon 25. In the same way, we know that the cos A is base upon hypotenuse, and the base of a triangle is the side adjoining the 90 degree angle and the given angle. So for cos of A, base is AB. So AB is 24 and AC is 25. So it comes out to be 24 upon 25. That is cos A is the value of cos A is 24 upon 25. Now we will go for finding the values of sin C and cos C. Sin C, again C is sine of our angle is the perpendicular upon hypotenuse, and for angle C the perpendicular is the side opposite to the angle C, that is AB. So it's for sin C perpendicular is AB and hypotenuse is always fixed, that is side opposite to 90, that is AC. So sin C comes out to be 24 upon 25. In the same way, the value of cos C comes out to be base upon hypotenuse, that is base C upon AC, it is 7 upon 25. So this is question number 1, in which we just have used the Pythagoras theorem and find the values of sin A, cos A, sin C, cos C. So now let's move towards the question number 2. Question number 2. In question number 2, we are given that there is a figure in which the figure 8.13 we are given. In the given figure, PQ is 12, PR is 13, and we have to find the value of tan P minus cot R. Since we have to find the value of tan and cot, so we need the perpendicular base, because cot and tan are the ratios of perpendicular and base. But in the given triangle, we are given the hypotenuse and the perpendicular, that is PQ. So by using the Pythagoras theorem, we will get the value of QR as 5 centimeter. By using the values of PQ and PR in the Pythagoras theorem, we get the value of QR as 5 centimeter. So tan P, for P, tan is perpendicular upon base, that is for P, perpendicular is QR. So tan P would be given as perpendicular upon base, that is QR upon PQ. And for cot R, it is base upon perpendicular, and for R the base, as we know that the base is the side adjoining, that the base of triangle would be side adjoining angle Q and the side adjoining angle R, that is QR. So cot R is given as base upon perpendicular, that is PQR upon PQ, that is 5 upon 12. So when we subtract tan P minus cot R, we will get the answer as 0. So this is question number 2 of exercise 5.2. Now let's move towards the question number 3. In question number 3, what we are given is that we are given that in a triangle sin A is equal to 3.4, we have to calculate the value of cos A and tan A. Since sine A is equal to 3.4, so there would be a right triangle. So let us consider a right triangle in which angle B is 90, sine A is 3/4. As we know that sine is the ratio of perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So for A, we are given as A. For A, the perpendicular would be side opposite to angle A, that is BC, upon hypotenuse, that is AC. That is BC upon AC is equal to 3.4. Since the ratio of BC and AC is 3.4, then obviously they would be the multiples of the same number with the 3 and 4 respectively. So let us suppose BC is equal to 3x, AC is equal to 4x, where x is any integer, x can be an integer. So now if we go for using the Pythagoras theorem in right triangle ABC, then we get the AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So the value of AC, when we substitute the value of AC, that is 4x. So 4x square is equal to AB square plus 3x square. So 16x square is equal to AB square plus 3x square, 9x square. So the value of AB comes out to be under root 7x. So again, by using the formula for cos, that is base upon hypotenuse, we get for angle A, the base is AB, that is side adjoining angle A and side adjoining angle B, which is 90, which is AB, upon hypotenuse, which is AC. So it is under root 7x upon 4x. So this ratio comes out to be under root 7 upon 4. In the same way, we can use the value of tan B. So tan A comes out to be perpendicular upon base, that is BC upon AB. Now we have the question number 4. In the question number 4, we are given that 15 cot A is equal to 8. That is cot A is equal to 8 upon 15, because when we transpose 15 to the RHS, it becomes 8 upon 15. So this is as same as question number 3. So you can proceed for question number 4 by using the same method as we have used in the question number 3. Now let me give you some information about a simple term theta, which we have used a number of times. Theta, actually theta is the 8th letter of the Greek alphabets, and in trigonometry we use theta usually to denote an angle, maybe angle C, angle P, angle Q. As in the given figure, the theta is denoting the value of angle P, and it represents tha, that is think sound, like think, tha sound. And in ancient and the modern Greek, the system of the Greek numericals, in the Greek numerical system, the value of theta is considered as 9. So this is a brief history of theta, because in the next question we are going to use the value of theta. So in the next question we are just given sec theta. We can take a right triangle ABC, PQR whatsoever, and we can take any angle as theta, either angle A, angle B, except the 90-degree angle, because 90-degree angle has a fixed value, so we don't need to assign it any value. So we can take any angle as theta except angle 90. So this is also, you have to proceed for it in the same as the question number 3. So this is also a small type of homework or the practice work for you. Now let's move towards the question number 6. In question number 6, we are given that angle A and angle B are acute angles, such that cos A is equal to cos B. And what we have to show is that angle A is equal to angle B. Now, let us suppose angle ABC is a right triangle, right angle, let's see, because angle A and angle B are acute angles, so they cannot be 90. Now we are given that cos A is equal to cos B. As we know, the cos is the ratio of base and hypotenuse. For angle A, the base would be AC, because the side adjoining 90-degree angle and the angle A is AC, and hypotenuse is always fixed, which is AB. For angle B, the base would be BC and the hypotenuse would be AB. Now AB same denominators gets cancelled out, so we left with AC is equal to BC. Now in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC we have that AC is equal to BC. This is what we have proved, that AC is equal to BC. Since AC is equal to BC, so in class 9th we have studied that angle opposite to the equal sides of triangle are equal. So angle opposite to AC is angle B and angle opposite to BC is angle A, or angle A is equal to angle B. This is what we have to prove. This is what we are asked to prove, that is angle A is equal to angle B. But maybe it may be possible that angle A and angle B are two angles of two different triangles. So we will proceed for that type of questions in the next videos, where we will discuss some additional important questions. Now let's move towards the question number 7. Question number 7. In question number 7 we are given that cot theta is equal to 7 upon 8 and we have to evaluate the value of 1 plus sin theta 1 into 1 minus sin theta upon 1 plus cos theta 1 minus cos theta and cot square theta. So let us consider triangle PQRP, a right triangle in which right angle is 90 degree is angle R and angle P is theta. Since we are given cot theta and cot is equal to base upon perpendicular, so for theta the base would be PR because the side adjoining angle 90 and angle theta is PR. So for theta the base is PR upon perpendicular, that is the side always opposite to the angle, so side opposite to angle theta is QR, so perpendicular would be QR. Now the ratio of PR and QR is 7 upon 8, so once again they would be the multiples of a constant term with the 7 and 8. So let PR is equal to 7x and QR is equal to 8x. Now if we go for using the Pythagoras theorem in right triangle PQR right angle at R, we get PQ square is equal to PR square plus QR square. After substituting the value of PR and QR, we will get the value of PQ as under root 13x. Now sin theta, because in the question we required sin theta and cos theta, so sin theta, sin as we know is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, so sin theta would be perpendicular, that is PQ, that is for theta what would be the perpendicular? The perpendicular would be the QR. So sin theta is equal to QR upon hypotenuse. What is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse here we have in the given figure, what the hypotenuse we have. Let us focus on the figure. For the given figure the hypotenuse is PQ. So sin theta is equal to PR upon PQ. PR, as we have obtained the value of PR as 7x, sin theta is QR upon PQ, perpendicular upon hypotenuse, and the value of QR is 8x, value of PQ is under root 13x. So sin theta comes out to be 8 upon under root 113. In the same way, the cos theta is based upon hypotenuse. So for cos theta, base is PR and hypotenuse is PQ, so it is 7 upon under root 113. Now let us go for finding the value of 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta. So 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta, a plus b into a minus b gives us a square minus b square, that is 1 minus sin square theta. Value of sin theta is 8 upon under root 113. So since it is 8 upon under root 113, so it comes out to be 64 upon 113. And after simplifying it, we will get the value as 49 upon 64. 49 upon 64. And cot square theta, the value of cot theta we are given in the triangle is 7 upon 8. So it's 7 upon 8 whole square, that is 49 upon 64. So both the parts give the same answer, that is 49 upon 64. Now let's move towards the question number 8. Question number 8. 3 cot A is equal to 4, that is cot A is equal to 4 upon 3. So you can find the hypotenuse by using Pythagoras theorem. You can find the value of tan square A, cos square A, sin square A. Now you can use these values in LHS and RHS and you can check whether they are equal or not. This is also for your home task or the practice work. Now let's move towards the question number 9. In question number 9, what we are given, that we are given a triangle ABC right angled at B. If tan A is equal to 1 upon under root 3, we have to find the value of sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. So cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. So since we are given the right triangle ABC in which angle P is 90, tan is 1 upon under root 3, tan as we know is the ratio of base, tan as we know is the ratio of perpendicular and base. So if we go for finding the values, it comes out to be for angle A the perpendicular would be BC, and for angle A the perpendicular would be BC. So tan is equal to BC upon base would be AB, that is BC upon AB is equal to 1 upon under root 3. So once again let BC is equal to x and AB is equal to under root 3x. By using Pythagoras theorem we get hypotenuse, that is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, that is under root 3x square plus x square is equal to 3x square plus x square, because the square root of under root 3 gives 3. So it is 3x square plus x square, that is 4x square. So AC is equal to square root of 4x square, which gives the value 2x. Now sin A, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. For A the perpendicular is BC, hypotenuse is AC, so it comes out to be 1 upon 2. Cos A, base upon hypotenuse. For A, base is AB and hypotenuse is AC, so it comes out to be root 3 by 2. But for sin C, for angle C, the perpendicular would be what? It would be AB, because the side opposite to angle C is AB. So it would be AB upon AC, that is under root 3 upon 2. And cos C would comes out to be BC upon AC, that is x upon 2x, which is 1 upon 2. So now we have to find the values of sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. So we can use the values that we have obtained here. Sin A 1 by 2, cos C 1 by 2, cos A root 3 by 2, sin C root 3 by 2. So after using the values, we can get this value answer as 1, and the answer of the next part, that is cos A cos C minus sin A sin C, would gives us under root 3 upon 4 minus under root 3 upon 4, which would give us the value 0. So this is question number 9. Now let's move to the question number 10 of this exercise. Question number 10. In question number 10, we are given that there is a right triangle PQR, right angle at Q, in which PR plus QR is equal to 25 centimeter and PQ is equal to 5 centimeter. So we have to determine the values of sin P, cos P, tan P. So in the given triangle PQR, right angle at Q, we are given PQ is equal to 5, PR plus QR is equal to 25. Let us suppose QR is equal to X. Since QR is equal to X, therefore PR, the value of PR comes out to be 25 minus QR, which will comes out to be 25 minus X. So the value of PR is 25 minus X. Now if we go for using the Pythagoras theorem in right triangle PQR, it gives us PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. The value of PR 25 minus X, the value of PQ 5 and QR is X. After substituting all these values, it gives A minus B whole square, that is A square plus B square minus 2AB is equal to 25 plus X square. So we will get X as 12. X as 12, that is QR is 12. So PR is equal to 25 minus QR, that is 25 minus 12, which is 13. So PR comes out to be 13 centimeter. So the value of PR comes out to be 13 centimeter. So now we have to find the value of sin P, cos P, tan P. So sin P, for sin P it is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, that is QR upon PR, that is 12 upon 13. For cos P it is base upon hypotenuse, that is PQ upon PR 5 upon 13, and tan is the perpendicular upon base, that is QR upon PR. So it comes out to be 12 upon 5. So this was the question number 10. Now let's move to the question number 11, which is true false, and we have to whether justify whether it is true or false and why it's true and why it's false. So part first, the value of tan A is always less than 1. As we all know, tan is the ratio of perpendicular upon base, and for a ratio to be less than 1, for any ratio to be less than 1, the numerator should always be smaller than the denominator. But for tan A, as it is a ratio of, let me focus on the screen again. As tan is the ratio of perpendicular upon base, and for right triangles it is not necessary that perpendicular is smaller than base. So tan may be less than 1, may be greater than 1. So it can also be greater than 1. So it is false if we say it is always less than 1. Okay. So sec A 12 upon 5, as we know sec is the ratio of hypotenuse to the base, and hypotenuse of a right triangle is always greater than base. So sec A is 12 upon 5, that is numerator hypotenuse is 12 and base denominator is 5. So it can be the value of sec A, because hypotenuse is always greater than base. Cos A is abbreviation used for cosecant. No, cos is not the abbreviation used for cosecant, because for any angle theta, the cos A abbreviation used for cosecant is cosec, and cos theta is the abbreviation used for cosine of the angle. Part number 4. Cot A is the product of cot and A. No, cot A is not the product of cot and A. It is a cotangent. If we are writing sin A, cos A or tan A, it doesn't mean that these are the products of sin and A, cos and A, cot A. It means it is sine of angle A, cos of angle A, tan of angle A. In the same way, cot A means the cotangent of angle A. And the part number 5, that is the last part of this exercise, sin theta is equal to 4 upon 3. So sine is the ratio of height upon hypotenuse, that is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, and we know hypotenuse is the longest side. So by the given question, sin theta is equal to 4 upon 3, that is height is 4 and hypotenuse is 3, but height cannot be greater than hypotenuse, so sin theta can never be 4 by 3 for any value of theta. So students, this is the first exercise of introduction to the trigonometry. In the next videos we will discuss about the next chapters, next exercises, next concepts. Meanwhile, have a good day, have a nice day and enjoy it. Thank you very much.